It's nice to have you back, Tiddle-up.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Grimley.
Did you have a nice time on the farm?
Yes, it was wonderful, and Monica was ever so kind to us.
It's been terribly quiet around here these last few days. What with you and Middler being away and Mossop busy with his plans?
Plans? What plans?
Oh, plans to find that brother of his.
Glossop? But I thought we'd given up looking for him.
Oh, Mossop hasn't. He knows how keen you were to find Glossop. So he's decided to use his mighty mossy boots brain to work out exactly where to look for him. At least that's how he puts it.
But whether his mighty mossy boots brains comes up with anything remains to be seen.
Oh, I'm sure he will think of something. He's really very clever, you know.
A little bit more effort needed, I think, before we get lift off. Hey, stand back, stand back. Don't interfere with the experiment.
What are you doing, Mossop?
And what's that you're wearing?
One thing at a time. First, let me tell you the thrilling news. I've discovered where to find Glossop.
You have?
Naturally. I knew it was only a matter of time before I riddled it out. No secret is hidden from me once I get my mighty mossy boots brain to work on it, you know.
Where is it then?
A place we should have looked at in the first place. It's so obvious I don't know why we didn't think of it before.
Where?
A place to look, surrounded by sea and full of history. A place where riddlers and fairy folk feel very much at home. A place celebrated, indeed, in riddler history. That magical, mysterious island in the west, known as...
The Isle of Riddlers.
Yes, Tiddle-up, the Isle of Riddlers, where the fairy folk live in their thousands and the cats have no tails.
Hang about, that sounds like the Isle of Man to me.
Man, Montgomery? What's man got to do with it? Or woman or child, for that matter. I'm talking about the Isle of Riddlers.
Yes, but Mossop, we call it the Isle of Man. I'm sure it's the same place. I mean, it's an island, it's in the west, there are lots of stories about fairy folks, and the Manx cats have no tails.
Well, that sounds very similar. Happen you do know about it. They do tell me that human folk live there as well. And so does Glossop, I'll be bound. Leastways, I'll find out when I get there.
But how are you going to do that?
Well, there are two ways to get to an island, Tiddle-up. By sea or by flying. And I am going to fly there using these. Nice, aren't they?
You are joking, aren't you?
I certainly am not, Montgomery. I've thought a lot about flying, I have. And what have I come up with? I'll tell you.
It's incredible.
Birds can fly, so can bats, but dogs have no chats, nor have cats. Why?
'Cause they haven't got wings.
Bees fly well, flies do too, so why can't an elephant or kangaroo? Why?
'Cause they haven't got wings.
Wings are wonderful things, say I. Wings can carry you through the sky. So if you're ever going to swoop and fly, then you got to have wings.
And now you've got them, eh?
Exactly. Made them myself, I did. Nice, aren't they?
Oh, Mossop, do they work?
Well, not exactly, but I have only been flapping on the spot so far. What I really need to do is take a good run up, jump into the air, flapping like fury, and then I will soar like an eagle. Hopefully.
Somehow that doesn't seem very likely.
You'll see, Montgomery. Stand back, stand back. Here I go. Yes, I think.
Mossop.
It didn't seem very successful, Mossop.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Oh, drats.
So, did Middler behave himself when he was on the farm?
Well, apart from trying to ride a cow and stowing away in a picnic basket.
He didn't.
He did. And
I'll get it. What on earth?
Just give me a hand through the door, would you, Montgomery?
Well,
Pull me down.
of course.
Whoa, careful now, gently. Look there, well, careful, hold on. Whoa.
I presume there's some explanation for this, Mossop.
Indeed there is, Marjorie, and the explanation is very simple. I have discovered the secret of flight.
I thought the secret was having wings.
Did you, Tiddler? And what put that idea into your head?
You did.
Did I? Well, I suppose, yes, wings do have their uses. Birds and bees use them very well, but for us Riddlers, they can be a bit tricky.
So we noticed.
On the hold there, Montgomery.
Sorry.
Well, the long and the short of it is, I had a word with the Dawn Fairy, and she told me that the secret of flight was fairy dust.
Fairy dust?
Yeah, that's the stuff you see twinkling around their wings, you see. Helps them to fly, and as you can see, it helps me to fly as well.
Would it work on anybody?
Absolutely anybody. That's why I got the Dawn Fairy to give me a whole box of it, so we can all use it to fly to the Isle of Riddlers and find Glossop.
Oh, no, Mossop.
Oh, no, thank you.
What's the matter? Anybody would think you didn't want to fly.
And they'd be right.
If I need to fly, I'm going to go on an aeroplane, thank you. You won't find me using fairy dust.
It only takes a pinch or two.
Can I have a go?
Certainly you can, Tiddler. Go on, have a go. But be very careful, because it's quite precious. No, don't go flinging it about it.
Oh,
What's
no.
the matter?
Oh, Mossop, whatever you do, don't
Achoo!
sneeze. Oh, no.
Oh, Miss Dawn.
Oh,
Get a lovely view from up here, don't you?
Mossop. Oh, how do we get down?
Right, now which way is